Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Non Judgmental, sponsored by Bean Seed. I'm your host, Ankush, and today I have my friend Ritu here, whom I know since a couple of years, and she is a dog lover. And around us, we have two wonderful dogs, Quincy and Stax. Welcome to the podcast, Ritu.
Hey Ankush, thanks for having me. It's
Anytime.
lovely. It's lovely,
It's more
catching up
lovely to, yeah, that's true. It's more lovely to have Quincy and Stax roaming
around and
around.
yeah,
Off the camera, we were discussing about the marriage things that
correct.
uh, these days it has become a lot more a pressurizing work rather than to give some time to itself. I believe what I have seen or what I know earlier, it was more of like society was different, things were different. So there was a time when our parents got married with that particular age, and even today with the moving society and so much of progress is still there, but still there's a lot of, as you say, what was the word that you use?
Hustle bustle.
Hustle bustle to to get you married. And I
Correct.
believe more than your parents, the society has a lot more pressure.
Pressure, yeah.
What does your say on that?
So, my at home, it's very pretty cool. Like my parents don't want me to get married unless and until I am ready. So even now, my dad asked me to quit my job, and he's like, prepare for your IAS and IPS and your UPSC exams. So he at home the environment is very very different. My parents are very visionary and always they want the daughters to be very very independent. So the whole the pressure is from the outside, like your daughter is already 27, 28. Why aren't you getting married, and why aren't you getting married, and why aren't you looking for alliances, and it's kind of little
Isn't it frustrating after
yeah.
a certain point of time?
Correct. I mean, the standards, come on, we are moving towards so much a lot of things are happening in terms of
There's a lot of progress as a society.
and there is so much happening, and we're still thinking about marriage. Like, why can't we come out of it? And why is it become an important thing? Why getting married is important? Sometimes I sit and think, I get very annoyed when somebody is very dominant, or somebody wants to, do I have to take like if I have to go out, or if I have to do something, do I need validation from my partner? That mindset and mentality is still there. So it is in India especially, it is not like, how do we get out of that? Like, do we need validation from your partner to do something? Can you not take your own decisions and still your partner be okay with that? So when I think about all these, it's kind of very
It is overwhelming at certain point, like the entire maybe 26, 27, whatever years you've been single. I mean, in that course of time, you were held responsible. I mean, you have taken the responsibility of your life and the standard of life
I want to build for myself.
You wanted to ever build for yourself. And all of a sudden, when you get married, there's a responsibility of two, like,
you marry the family as well. You just don't marry a person. You get into a family.
The validation, everything. Just this entire thing just reminds me, like, we are talking about the career and independent. Recently, I just heard this now. This happened near. I don't want to reveal any names or anything, but this just happened near me. So, a friend of mine who is a judge today.
Okay.
She completed everything, higher education. She was doing well for herself, and maybe she just strike that, okay, this is the time for me to get married, and she got a good, it was kind of arranged marriage setup, and she got a good person as well. and they got engaged. After a certain time, the guy started revealing it to her. Like, okay, I want a bed tea at 6 a.m. The guy is a CA by profession,
Okay.
and she is a judge in a court.
Okay.
So the guy literally had these conditions. First condition was, you have to get me a bed tea at 6 a.m. and after that I want variety of breakfasts every day at 8 a.m. and as I go to my office, as I head to the office, I want different variety of lunch so that people can praise me for what lucky person I am to have you as my wife. And after a certain point, I just realized he could have just been more understanding, that she has also struggled so much to be at that point and to get that position that she ever wanted to be. And later, just because you were not comfortable, I don't know if we call it as a lot more insecurity for your partner, like, oh, maybe she's more successful, or maybe
That happens with men. Ego come in between.
ego, exactly. So and later, what is the other solution? And this happened post engagement, that the guy revealed everything, and he said, if I and my food at the family is the first priority, then get married. I mean, if you can fulfill this duty first, and then later you can think about your job. I mean, I'm a sensitive and sensible human to understand that we also, if he is a CA himself, he should also know the struggles that he has come across to be a CA today.
Correct.
And to be at the position. So does the same partner has done. They have also had their own struggles to reach at a point. So I don't know, I still feel, even though we are progressing ahead in our lives as a society also, but still there are these points that still are there dominantly in our society.
Absolutely. Like, being educated is in a different way. I mean, these people are getting education in terms of what kind of career you want to build, but what mindset you have to build, what university will you go to, who's going to teach you that?
So that it's an individual learning.
Correct. So treating your partner the right way, I mean, it's the basic thing you can do. We have a mutual understanding, and it's not it's not easy to get what you want in career. It takes a lot of your time and your hard work and blood and sweat and everything. And when you reach there and all of a sudden some random person come to you and he tells you, you leave your job, or you do that, or you do this, I mean, why do we need such kind of validation in the first place? I mean, the parents put in so much of efforts and so much goes into educating a girl and giving her the freedom what she wants, going against the society. For example, I'm a little bolder when it comes to dressing or my Instagram handle, and they comment like, why do you allow her to wear, going against such people and telling, no, it's okay, I have trust on my daughter and I know what she's doing. Like, you don't have to worry about what my daughter is doing. So all this they go through, and all of a sudden one day one person comes into your life and tells you what actually you have to do in your life. So that's not what I am looking for. I think this generation, most of the women are getting more sensible and they know what they want, and they're choosing. They're very choosy in terms of finding the right person. So for this you need to have a lot of maturity. When does that maturity come? With age. It doesn't come if you're a 22 or 23. So with age, you're post 26 or 27, your brain gets that maturity, and I feel delaying a marriage a bit is good for both the partners. That's what I feel.
I just want to add one point to what you said about the educating thing. Along with our parents' efforts, time, so much of money is put into educating, because these days education has become so expensive.
Correct.
And to land up into good colleges, you spend a hell lot of money.
Absolutely.
And after that, to get a good job, again your struggle is still there. When you're working, that is there. that is gonna happen. But I just wanted to add this point of money
Correct.
as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel everybody, I have never judged anybody for that fact on their dressing choice, because I believe it's their own. I mean, when you see actresses doing, you feel, oh, what a fashion. I mean, you're bold, you're so, fashionable and everything. But right pan, when you see one of your friends doing it, and any person personally or not personally, you start commenting, you start judging the person. And I totally feel that. And hats off to your parents, because instead, like, usually I've seen many of the parents get offended when somebody points out
No,
at
no,
their daughter.
there is a story I would like, not
Okay.
story, an incident that happened at
Mhm.
my home. So my dad didn't know that there's something called Instagram and you post pictures. Like he wasn't aware of that.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, my cousin, one of my cousin or my brother, basically my dad's elder brother's son. So I don't know what happened to him or what came into his mind that he took all the screenshots of my pictures and posted in a group wherein there are around 300 people in that. I mean, my dad comes from a village background. He's
Okay.
basically he was from a very poor family, but he did great in his education. He's passed out from NIT and Indian Institute of Science. So he was a brilliant student and he made a amazing career for himself. But before that, he's from basically a village background, a farmer's son, and that things are still there. We still go to our village and we spend time, and there is pujas
That's
that we
good.
attend.
Yeah.
So all these village people, around 300 people, are in that group, and he takes a screenshot of all the pictures that I have done a photo shoot of, and he posts it in there without,
The consent.
without taking. I mean, nobody does that. Like, how
Yeah.
can he post my pictures in some random
Random
group, WhatsApp
WhatsApp
group?
group, yeah.
So, and then my dad looking at my pictures, he was devastated. I was like, what is she wearing? How can she wear such clothes? And I was in Chikmagalur that time.
Okay.
He made us, travel. I mean, we still had one day to finish our vacation.
Yeah.
But he didn't let us, be there, and he called us immediately, and we had to come from there. And he took left, right, and he gave me. I mean, that is a very bad day. I was not earning, and it was really, I couldn't face him because he didn't know that I have put up such bold pictures on my Instagram handle. And then I didn't answer back, or I didn't tell him, I didn't explain him because he doesn't understand. Maybe I thought a day will come wherein I will explain him. And then once I started earning, we went to Dubai, and he saw different people. He saw people from different countries coming to Dubai, and he saw what kind of clothes these generation wear, and he was all okay. And then suddenly, I think he changed his mentality, and he was like, come, I'll click your pictures. Now he was all okay, whatever we wanted to wear. And then he was the one who was taking initiative, and he's like, no, you pose like this, you pose like this, I want to take pictures.
That's
So
so sweet
yeah,
of him
that's
to understand
yeah.
that it is.
So I think you need to sit down and talk to your parents. Otherwise, it's difficult to handle the society, not your parents,
Not your
basically.
You can definitely take some time
Explain
with
them.
with your parents, to explain them how Instagram functions and everything. I did this to my mom. My mom is a little bit active on social media, so she loves just spending her time whenever she gets some time to on social media. So we teach her. She's more of like creating reels and just, but she doesn't post
Post them.
anything because she believes, oh no, I don't want to post, I don't want any random person to see whatever we are doing. So she likes to keep it very personal, and she doesn't post anything. But she has become very creative in that. Even small efforts, if they take, it's so good to see them to grow, and then to change
Correct.
their mentality and to understand today's generation. Because somewhere down the line, I believe it's just they both the generations, like our generation and our parents, go hand in hand by understanding and forgiving something that we don't understand, and we forgiving them if they don't understand something. But to take a continuous effort to equally balance the understanding between both the generation, I believe that makes a lot more things
Absolutely.
easier.
Yeah.
I don't know for what reason. I just got lost. I had a question. In today's, I mean, you might have heard or you might have seen so many relationships are failing. Whether it's people who are married are getting divorced, and people who are engaged are no more committed to each other. What is your take on this scenario?
I was just reading in the morning because um, I was thinking like what to talk about in this podcast, and let me do some research. And then I read some article saying that University of Alberta saying that early marriage can lead to less satisfaction in midlife. So delaying marriage could make you happier in the long term. So what basically is you lack that maturity, and you lack the financial. I mean, you need to be financially strong, both of them. Okay, both woman and man, they need to be very very financially doing good so that they can support each other. Because if you're living in Bangalore, life is so expensive, right?
Very
So
expensive.
I mean, you're gonna have kids, and then the rent and your monthly expenses, and it takes too much for one person to handle everything. So though some men, I'm not generalizing, some men, they feel women shouldn't do that.
Did you just sorry to cut you off. Did you just try to say you're just generalizing it as a point?
Yeah, as a point.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, it doesn't go to like
Any
to all them,
individuals,
any
yeah.
individual. There are so many men who really support their wife in their dreams, in their career, and they want them to do good. But there are also men who that male ego comes in between, and they're like, though salary is ittu sa, but still they want to have that ego and tell the wife, don't earn, or don't support me. It's just that
Yeah.
ego that comes in between. So I think because of these silly reasons, and maybe sometimes because of the in-laws, that today's women want that space and want that privacy with your husband and your family, but that they don't get that. Living with your in-laws is something majorly women have a problem with. So
Why
that is
is
one.
that? Because I just want to take this point to a recent movie that was released, Tu Jhooti Main Makkar.
Exactly, I saw that, but not
Yeah.
families. I mean, movies. Yeah, it is a movie, but
At the end, it is a
but do
movie,
you
but
think
they had a good
family?
message.
Yes, that is a very important message. If people have seen that movie, it's very important to the family to also understand, to give that space, and to encourage the today's generation to go out and work, encourage your daughter-in-laws to earn and have their own career, which most of them don't do it. So if that is the kind of family, who doesn't want it? Like, everybody wants a family like that,
Yeah.
who's supportive and encouraging.
That's all sugarcoat.
Yeah,
You just get in Bollywood movies.
correct. There are families who encourage, but I think in our country it is a little still.
Now I have seen a lot of progress, like nearby and everywhere. I've seen a lot more progress, where parents who have daughters are letting their daughters do everything they wish to, and similarly they want their own daughter-in-laws to be also that independent and do good for themselves. And
Absolutely, yes.
at times, yes, you might have some issues, I mean, with in-laws, or maybe with your own family, maybe on small things, but I feel, yeah, things
are changing. Things are changing. They are also understand that women are not putting up with any shit these days, and you have to change. Either you change, or otherwise don't get married.
Don't get married.
Yeah.
True. I mean, with marriage, there's a sense of, I believe, sense of responsibility. There are good things as well, but until and unless we as individuals don't feel it's, even if it is right time, things might not work out with your partner as well. And there's so much of noise I literally had to face around because of this same topic. So much of noise was being created. I don't want to blame anybody here, but so much of noise was created, blame this, that, and because I knew one thing, this is just noise, one or the other day it will get reduced and I don't have to, worry so much about it. Initially, a couple of days, yes, it was daunting me, but later I grew a thick skin over it. So, I mean, people need to understand that, it is individuals' choices, and you might get your daughter or your son get married at an early age. If things go well and right between both the partners and everything, if they are well settled, everything is happening, it's gonna go great. But I feel you should, give time as individuals to,
Yeah,
understand.
settle down and
And
give that
these
space for them to
exactly.
adjust.
And these days, I initially also I never understood the concept of arranged marriage, because if you're buying something, you think over 100 times, you search over
Absolutely,
100
yeah.
websites or
You want it
100
to be
stores.
so
Yeah,
particular. I mean,
according to your needs, and
yeah.
similarly, the other person also does the same. But then, they expect you to just say yes within the next 10 minutes or 15 minutes of meeting. Maybe later you understand, maybe this is not right, or maybe that's also one of the reasons why majority are not, relationships are not going smoothly.
Absolutely, yeah. You don't understand a person and you don't know what kind of nature the person has. It's very difficult to say yes and just for the sake of.
And I would also like to blame social media here, because as individuals, we all have Instagram handles and all. We all try and tend to pretend
We try,
happy,
absolutely.
and our life is so happening, and we are traveling, we are doing this, we are doing. But when you are off social media, you're a different person. These days, everybody on Instagram is there, is on their top notch of Instagram. Their dressing, their poses, their photos, like everybody has become a celebrity within themselves, and that's good. But the worst part is, I feel people most, I mean, that's what I have observed. So I would only speak for myself and what I feel. They have kind of, there's a sense of two-faced humans. Initially, if you see our parents, they had no idea. If they were happy, they were happy. If there was something that was bothering them, they would just be themselves. And these days, there's so much communication gap, and the social media has created, I feel, two different faces of a human being, wherein when you're most happy, you're active on social media, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're posting, and all of a sudden, when you are back to the reality, you don't like it. So similarly, when you are with a group of people, you try and pretend to be, a person that you are on social media, and you don't show the person that you're off social media. So I would even blame social media to be there.
Absolutely, social media is taking a toll on it. Absolutely, I agree with you. Yeah, but then like how are your friends? Do they, it also, sometimes when I sit and think, can I post everything that I feel, or can I talk about things which I feel, and will they accept it? Also, somewhere at the corner of my mind, I keep thinking about it, because I'm a person who likes, I'm more into politics. I like talking about it, and I'm very opinionated. And then I used to post, and I used to like,
I have seen those posts.
Exactly. And then all of this, all they gang up and they try to, change your opinion, and they try to, sometimes it gets very ugly also. So basically, because of that, I think I have stopped doing that, because it ultimately it's my peace of mind
that's more important. That's what being seen as a brand is trying to promote. I won't say it is, but we as a team of Being Seen are trying to create a healthy environment where, as individuals, we are not only on social media but off social media as well.
Yes.
Have the freedom to be just ourselves, rather than just pretending to be who we are not. or maybe just pretend to
Absolutely.
be someone for a short period of time and then get back to. So we are trying to create a space that is, judgment free, and we
Judgment.
all free feel ourselves. We can
Absolutely.
experience what exactly we are.
But at the end of the day, like, there are people who will judge you, and no
Pun
matter what,
intended.
they
There
will.
are, that is there.
कुछ तो कहेंगे, what is that?
Yeah, कुछ तो
लोगों का
लोग
काम है कहना.
कहना.
हाँ.
Yeah.
That's always there, but don't give a F about them. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. Because it's your life and you're going to live it once, Your life is not going to come, you don't know what is it after
After
your
you,
death.
exactly.
So
And
life you
these
have
days,
built it.
yeah, and these days I believe the expectancy rate also is dropping down.
Exactly. We don't
You
know
never
when,
know tomorrow you would be waking up for
Absolutely.
tomorrow's sunrise. You're
I
there,
mean,
not there.
people who are, I'm talking about this recent, movie star in Karnataka who Puneet Rajkumar. I'm a diehard fan of that person, and he being so fit, and he just one day, he just goes like that. I mean, that was not even his age to,
Yeah, exactly.
and
It is
you
so.
don't know, like he had everything in his life, but still, there's so much to do, and he just left. So you never know when you're gonna wake up the next day or no. So live in the moment and do what you want makes you happy, and that's it. There's nothing extra you have to do.
Yeah. It was nice having you, Ritu, on the podcast.
Thank you, Ankush. It was really nice having this, discussion of hustle bustle of
Marriage.
wedding and marriage and everything.
And before we end this podcast, I would even like to add, a small thing when we are talking about marriage. Definitely now that Bollywood celebs are getting their wedding in private and personal with just limited number of people, and most of them were so happy that during COVID, who got married, they could
You didn't have to
spend
a lot of
money. And slow and steadily, I can see that culture changing somewhere down
Yes.
the line, that people tend to, initially it was like whatever the money is earned by the families, just
spend it on the wedding. Yeah,
just to
absolutely.
please people around. But now I feel, it's definitely their individual choices, but
Yeah, like-
at the end of the day, now I can,
It depends on how much money you
yeah,
have.
you that matters. So yeah, things are changing. It's definitely, we are concluding our podcast now. Thank you so much, Ritu, once again for being such a wonderful guest and opening about marriages. And these are sensitive topics that I feel as parents also need to understand, and that will be, I hope our audience gets this as a message and it's helpful for them.
Yes, absolutely.
See you guys on the next episode, and if you wish to be on this episode, you can just DM us at beanscene.in on Instagram. That is BEANSCENE.IN. Thank you and have a good day.